All right, brothers and sisters, what's going on? All right, I'm done with the whole Sonia Massey thing, Sandra Blaine thing. Didn't have a lot of fun with that. Don't even know if it's fake, digital, whatever these jokes be doing. We're gonna be talking about the spiritual power of copper, okay? Copper is beneficial. To say metal has been widely used amongst our ancestors. Copper was used directly with gold, and our ancestors used copper and gold together. And I tell everybody, copper is a certain form of gold. This is a golden planet. Everything about this is gold. The green grass is gold, and the chlorophyll is gold. But copper, it's got a high electrical charge, but it's good for spiritual vibrational frequencies. You can harness the power of the universe with copper. And this is a powerful part of copper that many of us got to understand, that copper is something that our ancestors widely used. Widely not, even though these humans want to talk about gold, even though they talk about gold, our ancestors would do so. The tune of copper would remove gold. I've been studying copper for a minute, going into deep meditation on copper, find out the meditation of copper, and copper does a lot for us. But the price of copper is going up. Price of copper is not going up because the so-called economy is going up. Price of copper is going up because we have literally discovered our ancestral bloodlines through copper. There's several spiritual explanations of gold, silver, diamonds. Hard to find are the spiritual benefits of copper. You understand that? You're not going to find too many articles on copper. You're not going to find any information on copper. As far as we, the original beings, copper-colored beings, golden beings, we benefit from copper. All right? And it's we gotta understand that there's several magical properties that can be harnessed through the spiritual practices of copper, something that cannot be obtained using gold. Copper helps you to change your reality and benefits you. It helps you change your reality. The reality is they want money, cars, guns, rap music. I saw a video in Chicago. This young brother just put a gun down another brother. I'm like, why? What the hell? And you have to understand that we have a whole enemy who's dividing us against each other. They don't want us to gain knowledge of ourselves. Copper is one that helps to benefit ourselves, spiritual enhancement. Hold on, let me smoke my vape here. Ancestors and copper. Copper does this for us. Copper, it says practicing magic requires the energy. Copper is a metal that conducts high electrical charges. In the spirit realm, it's a sign of magical power. How many of you can take your copper? You take your copper off, you have a completely different experience and your copper comes off. If you need to anchor your magical there's magical practice, you can anchor copper. This is going to fill you with more charges, more ancestral magical practices of that energy. Healing and magic are the same property energies and the same symbolical copper. You desire one of these coppers, the one best metal to keep around. The universe can also show you the envision of copper and envision of healing and magic. When you talk about inner healing, and the copper helps you to heal within yourself. This is your inner part. This is your desire to have a more powerful spiritual connection to the Most High, to your Most High self. This will fill your amount of peace and heal you with emotional sickness. If you decide to wear a copper metal ring on your neck, you will see and feel and know the changes that the copper is going to bring from you. Copper is connected directly from the spirit world. and it's got a huge connection, a very close connection with Mother Earth, and it's an ancient power that connects you with the spirit realm. It's believed that copper is an intermediary between the spiritual and physical world. It's a mediator. Copper works as a mediator between the spiritual and the physical world. And what I mean, copper says it helps you to shift your reality, so you have a stronger spirit, a stronger soul. You have a stronger aura about yourself, and this is something that copper does. Copper bridges a gap and maintain the gap, balance between spiritual and physical world. Place copper around you always, so it's important. So this is something that our ancestors did, the olden days. I was trying to do a whole video, a series or one of that. I just need you all to see within yourself the copper metal on your hand. Imagine connecting with yourself in the great. Copper enhances your astral projection. As your astral projection, copper will bring spiritual alignment into your soul. You understand? Copper is highly magnetic within itself. That not saying that it connects to magnets. It is highly magnetic within itself, which means it stabilizes your electromagnetic energy, which means that it balances it out. Copper is spiritually brown. That indicates the stability. The brown color is similar to the earth color, which makes a whole lot of sense. So, Mother Earth is an advocate of stability, and stability is balance. And this is something that we as the original people have to realize, is that this balance is a part of life. Copper enhances your psyche. Your psyche is how you think, you speak, how you feel. Your psyche is your very essence of your spiritual being. This is what copper does. Copper helps to balance you, helps to be able to speak properly. It charges up your chakras. Why you think everything, one thought they had gold on them. The Egyptian hieroglyphs had gold on them. It was copper, not gold. We have a whole enemy push us to gold, but it's copper. The price of copper has gone way high. I'm gonna get some copper. I want some pure copper. I want that pure copper, but it went down $18. It was $20. The whole point of the COVID Omicron stuff, brothers and sisters were investing in a lot of copper, and they learned how to use the copper for their benefit. The copper is literally expands your spiritual energy. So those of you who are having problems in your spiritual energy, you're having problems connecting to the astral realm, you're having problems going in your state of meditation, you have problems understanding spiritual enlightenment, you're having problems with your mind constantly being bogged down by other things, get some copper. Copper is going to work out just spiritually. Whatever gap, it creates a bridge so you can be able to connect to the spirit realm, like the picture of the two beings in the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Therefore, the reality becomes the reality in this realm. You talked about on the day before, and how that was us today after the video of how they want to control the narrative. They give us these different things to control our minds, and we have to. It's all about the coding of our minds, and the copper helps to replace the copper coding within you, so you can be able to tap within the most dynamic energy ever. You will reshape this entire realm. We do this together, brothers and sisters. You ought to understand the copper literally assist you in as far as your social life is concerned. You'll speak more properly. You'll be among brothers and sisters. You won't be an introvert unless you're doing deep shadow work. The copper also attracts people of like minds. It attracts people of like minds. I'm just learning this. It brings that power to you. Put it on your skin, brothers and sisters. This is organic metal. So you put it on your skin because it is part of you. It gives you peace of mind. You have copper within you. We need copper from the outside. But brothers and sisters, bowed down with all the stuff in your head, all this Chris Tyson drama, YouTube drama, these archons and the YouTube drama just attacking you. Your mind's a cloud with everything. Put that copper in, watch this shit change. I've yet to get some, so we're gonna try and see out. So, according to some of the scientists, they said put the copper usage. It's the solution. But it's not. Because you have learned how to bond with copper. Everything in nature has a spiritual property to it. Your crystals have a spiritual property, your metals have a spiritual property. And you gotta learn how to bond. You gotta learn how to bond with these different metals. You bond with the spirit of copper, the spirit of copper. It's made directly from the planet spirit. You're the spirit of crystal. Each crystal has its spiritual energy. Each metal has its own spiritual energy. And these metals are always aligned. You can't ever find a dead metal. Even when you put them in the fire, the fire helps them to expand. So this is the spiritual properties of copper. The copper literally enhances your power and your abilities. So you're having a problem with looking into yourself. How can I be more powerful? How can I be more stronger? How can I be more aware of my abilities as copper? Copper. You talk about copper. Copper literally is the beast. It drives away negativity. Those that come with that bullshit, it drives away. More brothers and sisters were in tune to the true powers of who we are. There'd be less killing and hurting of each other. We understand what copper does when we go into meditation and crystal too. Spiritually, this changes everything. So, I'm not going to get into the whole part of what copper does for your blood. I'm going to do a TikTok thing because YouTube would be so fast and chucked on medical misinformation. They'll jump on that shit real fast. Because someone on YouTube don't like me personally. Somebody on YouTube don't like me and they're ready to jump on anything they say like right away. Really. Just remember in American Dads, I was gone for a week. Copper draws away negativity, keeps the bullshit away from you. Copper also helps you to ground yourself in the spirit realm. If you're bound with spiritual sensitivity, copper is going to do that. Copper is going to help you ground yourself spiritually. You're literally going to be able to link into the spirit realm to create yourself a bracelet with copper. You'll bring spiritual stability in your life. You'll heighten your spiritual senses. Understand that. Copper is extremely powerful, brothers and sisters. Physical healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, copper. So you have to understand that the powers that copper have, the powers like the beast. Copper goes beyond metal or conducted. It carries divine abilities to heal and put your mind at ease. In order to put copper for your spiritual advantage, it delivers absolutely positive and great results. All right, so something for you to think about copper. Let me see here. What's it say? Turn this up. When I find it, I want to let you guys see it. The crystal and the copper literally turn green. I want you to know copper is directly connected to the planet. Something for you to think about, brothers and sisters. Just want you to see that there. This is YouTube. This is on YouTube. Let's see. Copper is not just for electricity. That's what it is. Copper is just not for electricity. Just wanting you to see that real quick. Because her intuition, her spiritual energy, go with copper. Go, because your soul goes better. Goes for copper. And copper, she realized the power that copper has. She didn't do too many things, but understand that where we are, we need to broaden our spiritual enlightenment.
In our diet, and it is the third most abundant trace mineral, with the brain and liver containing the largest amount. It improves circulation, stabilizes metabolism, and assists in the immune system. On the skin, it's said to detox. Copper is a conductor and amplifier of energy, as you know, and can handle gemstone frequencies from very low, your agates, for example, to very high, your clear quartz. And it sends and amplifies gemstone and crystal energy into the wearer's aura field. And that's the aura is the electromagnetic current that's around your body and goes with you everywhere you go. Copper has warm, solar, and cool lunar energy, which is like fierce, okay? Not to be one or the other, but both. And copper is humankind's first metal. Egyptians developed bronze, and I always screw this up. I always forget which one is which. Bronze is a mixture of copper and tin, and brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. The jewelers of Egypt created crowns and headdresses with copper. Copper is beneficial to the lungs and said to improve the exchange of oxygen and assists in filtering out pollutants. Copper supports iron in the formation of red blood cells and hemoglobin, plus is an element in tissue formation. So, copper is the bomb. What do you say? And I can hear naysayers saying, "Oh, please, Bird, give me my gold and silver any day, and you get that dang much copper away from me." But the rest of us know the real deal. And maybe some of you naysayers will check out copper a little bit and see what it can do for you. Anyway, I thank you. And I'm going to tell you, there's a healing from the earth, y'all. Let us be mindful in thought, word, and deed. Be kind to yourself, others, and to Gaia, Mother Earth. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Check out Silkwire Jewelry. The link is below. And subscribe. Ciao.
So, her channel is Sapphire Jewelry. Alright, Sapphire Jewelry. It's important for us to understand the powerful benefits of copper spiritually and physically. Alright, just wanted to share that with you all, brothers and sisters. I hope you will find yourself to enhance or improve your spiritual enlightenment through copper. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Much power to you all.